When I'm introducing my project, I always try and make sure, of course, to do it lesson 5, lesson 6, lesson 11 before the final assessment. So, when I am helping the child understand, if they're a higher level, it's usually pretty easy to talk about. Some have read it in their workbooks. If they're a lower level, that can be trickier. And so I usually try and explain it to them and help them pick, but then I also make sure to let the parents know. So if I have 3 options, I say, on lesson 12, and on my whiteboard, I'll write, today is lesson 5. On lesson 12, so I'll say today, and then I'll say like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Lesson 12, you have a project. And then we'll go through the slides and I'll say, there are 3 projects and you will pick one. Only one. And then we'll go through each one and I'll try and describe it either with pictures or actions or words. And then also as I'm doing that in the chat box to the side, I'm typing lesson 12 project due. And then as we go through, like I'll go to the first project after we reviewed and I'll say, do you want, and if it's drawing yourself, do you want to draw yourself? Yes or no? And sometimes they'll say yes, and then I'll just stop there and I'll say, great. And in the feedback, I'll say option 1, drawing themselves. If they say no, then I go to the second and the third. And if they say no for all 3, then sometimes I'll just pick one for them because sometimes they just don't understand. And so in the chat box, I'll write what has been chosen. And then in feedback, I give all 3 options written out. Then I say, please help your child pick one. They chose this option, but please make sure to have an option ready. So that gives them the opportunity to change the option or to do the option that we chose together or that I picked for the student. So that's a few ways to introduce those projects and make sure the parents know.